Good evening. I'm a few minutes early, so bear with me. I'm going to, I just want to make sure I'm in the right group and share this to the group, if it'll let me. Okay, I'm going to put a link in the Facebook group since I'm doing this on my page. Sorry. I just want to make sure people can find it if they want to watch. Okay, so tonight I'm a few minutes early, but I'm going to do a little bit of the housekeeping stuff ahead of time, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so first up, tonight is a free birthday card class, and I may be doing this more often. It depends on how much everybody likes it. So at 6 o'clock, which I'm a few minutes early, we're going live. So for 1 week only, I have an ordering special says should be January 31st. Sorry. So from today until February 6th, the ordering special is if you place an order of $40 or more before tax and shipping, you get the 4 card kits, which look like this. You will get 4 card kits. They will come in a padded envelope and shipped to you. And I will pay for the shipping, and you don't pay anything for the card kits. You just place an order online using this host code at checkout, and then you will get the card kits for free. Okay? Then, but you have to use the host code in order to get the ordering special, to get the card kits free. Okay? So another thing is, if you order $50, you can choose a celebration item, and you'll still get the card kits. The main thing is you have to use this host code. Okay? And it's on the blog, it's on the Facebook, everything. And there is a link that if you click it takes you directly there in the Facebook, and the hostess code is already attached to it. Okay? And then I do have an offer that is on my blog, that will be on my blog later today or tomorrow, that says if you don't want to place an order, or you don't want the card kits, you just want the PDF. So when you get the card kits, you get the 4 card kits, just like this. Okay, and then you will get the PDF. Will be folded. I just got it printed. But this is the PDF, and it will be folded just like this. This card base will be folded, so everything fits in a 6x9 envelope, and I will ship it off to you for free. Okay, so if you just want the PDF emailed to you, you can just purchase this. Okay, and there'll be a link to just email me and purchase it right on my blog. I'm going to update my blog as soon as we're done with this video, so that you can see the ordering special and you can see the cards. Okay, so the first is, so there's that, and then what we're using today for these cards is I'm using the special moments. This is a celebration item that you can get if you spend $100. You can choose this as your free item, and we're using that happy birthday and for someone who is wonderful in each and every way. And then we're using the Turtle and Friends. We're using this happy birthday, and then we're using champagne rhinestones. Okay, and then for our first card, we're going to use the Hedgehog punch, and then we're using the rectangle postage stamp punch on this one. And then we're using the ice cream punch on this one. Okay. This banner comes from the Sweetheart dies. And this shape here comes for the scallop contour dies. All this is in the PDF that you will get if you place an order during the ordering special. Okay. So let me double check. We're still live. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. If anybody joins, please drop your name below and let me know where you're watching from. So we're going to do the Hedgehog card first. Okay. And then let me bring in the kit. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need to bring in our trimmer. Okay. And so this paper is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. So it's a half sheet of of cardstock. Okay, so then we're going to turn it and we're going to score at 2 3/4, and we're going to score at 5 1/2. Okay, and that's all you need your trimmer for. So we're going to bring in our bone folder, and I'm just going to burnish the 5 1/2. So on the 2 3/4, I'm going to push it back on itself like this. Okay. Let me get some seal out. Okay, so this piece is cut at, well, you'll get the measurements in the PDF. But this, I just did a white piece because I wanted to be on the inside. It's just going to be white. Just like that. Okay. And then this is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. And I am just, I just cut a piece of it to fit on this and make a panel. Okay. So next up, we're going to do some stamping. So we're going to bring in our soft suede ink. Okay. I'm going to push this out of the way for a second. And we're going to take our happy birthday. And I'm just going to stamp it down here toward the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to bring in, for someone who is wonderful and special in every way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these two, because I need to attach this piece to the card so I can put this greeting behind this piece. So that makes sense. Like, I want this piece to cover it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put adhesive on half of this, because the other half you don't want it to be glued down. Okay. So we're just going to center it as best you can and then lay it down. Okay. So then, oops, I crooked it. I think I might be able. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, let's straighten it up a little bit. Good. Okay, so there's that. And we're just going to stamp for someone who is wonderful. And I'm just going to stamp it right here in the middle. And it will be covered with our, like that. Okay. So next up, I took crumb cake and I punched out our hedgehog. And then I took a piece of soft suede and I ran it through the gingham embossing folder, and then I punched out his body. Okay. And so we're just going to line him up. And then I just brought in my basic black marker and I just hand drew a little eye. Okay. So we're going to attach him to our card. You could pop him up for sure. I just did not on this card. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our Take a Pick tool and our champagne rhinestones. Okay, and I'm just going to use the medium ones. Put one on each side of the happy birthday, just to add a little bit of bling. And there you go. That is card number 1. So when you get this, this will be scored. The soft suede will be scored and folded like this so that it fits into the envelope. Okay, so that is card 1. So this is, we're going to bring in card 2. Let me, I need to clean my stamp real quick. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so next, this is card number 2 we're going to do. So let me bring in my kit. Okay. Oh, I need that little piece of ribbon. So, let's see. I'm going to move that to this. Let's fold our card base on the score line and score it. Perfect. So next up we're going to do, this is polished pink, and then this is basic white. Okay. So I'm just lining that up. And then this paper comes from the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper. And I'm just going to come down just a little bit from the top, like that. Then we're going to come in with the polished pink ink. And we're just going to stamp the happy birthday again. This one I'm in pink. Okay. Then what I did was I come in and I put adhesive. Took the seal and I put it all the way around the card like this. Okay. So then I'm going to take my ribbon. And then I want it to overlap that seam, and then just press this down back here. Okay, just like that. And we're going to attach it to our card front. Just like that. Perfect. Then I'm just going to bring in another piece of this. This is polished pink ribbon. It's available in all the in color, all 5 of the new in colors. So there's that. And then we need our champagne rhinestones again. And this time I'm going to use the big ones. Okay. Perfect. So that is card number 2. These are really quick and easy cards to make. And if you're like me, you need birthday cards. I needed to replenish mine, so that's why I decided to do this cost. And if you don't, you can use any happy birthday sentiment on these cards. The way I designed them, you can, like I said, they're easy to use. You can use any design you want. Okay, so again, you can see I used the gingham embossing folder on this basic white piece. It's my new favorite embossing folder. Okay, so we're gonna attach this to the front of the card. And then I brought in the In Good Taste Designer Series paper again. It's I'm just gonna put adhesive on the back of each one of these. Oh. Okay. And then I'm going to start with the dark piece in the center. And I'm just eyeballing it. It doesn't have to be like you could make a whole bunch of these and just move them, change the Designer Series paper, make them whatever you want. Okay. This one I spread out a little bit more than I did that one. But yeah, it works. Okay. So let me grab a piece of basic white paper. I did not punch that, so, which is fine. I'm going to show you how I went about this. Let's bring in my soft suede ink. Okay, so we're using the same happy birthday stamp that we've used before. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take a Post-it note and I'm going to cover up the birthday. And I'm going to ink my stamp up really good. Take the Post-it note off. And I'm just going to stamp happy. Okay? And I'm going to clean my stamp again. And I'm going to put the same Post-it note, but over happy this time. Okay? Well, maybe I'll use the same one. It may not stick because I have just cleaned it. Okay, so let's go with birthday. And then I'm going to stamp it right underneath happy, like that. So what I'm going to try to do with my punch is push it in far enough that you don't see that smudge I made. Okay? Which is perfect. So it's off center a little bit, but I'm going to add the rhinestones, so I think it'll be fine. Or the champagne rhinestones. I'm going to add 3 up here in the corner. So I'm going to do one teeny one, one medium one, and then a large one, just like so. Okay, so that is card 3. And these are going together really quick and easy, so I hope you enjoy them and are okay. So this is our final card. It is the happy birthday. Okay. Let me find my own folder. Okay, so this one is just a bunch of layering. So we have smoky slate, and that's our card front. And then this paper comes from the Abstract Beauty. Okay, perfect. So then I got this happy birthday comes from the Turtle and Friends. Okay, and I need my Memento ink. And I'm just going to stamp the happy birthday on this little banner. Perfect. Okay, and then it goes on the bottom of this card. But Then I'm going to take my scalloped, this is from the scalloped contour dies, and I'm just going to, I took the same soft suede that I used on the Hedgehog card, ran it through the embossing folder, and I punched the cone for the ice cream. Okay, so let me find my dimensionals. So we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of our ice cream, and you can use any of these patterns you want. You can use either side. I'm just switching it up a little bit by switching them out. Okay, and then I'm going to attach dimensionals to the back of this and to the back of my greeting. Okay, perfect. So if you are watching the replay of this and you have any questions, just comment them and I'll come back and answer any questions. And like I said, I'm going to update the blog as soon as I'm done with this. I'll upload this video to YouTube, and I will put these cards on my blog so you can see them. And then if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Or if you want to place an order, you can place an order and get the card kits for free. Your order just needs to be $40 before tax and shipping, and you will get these for free. Okay, so if you have any questions at all, leave me a comment. I'll come back and answer them. Thank you for joining me.